What is up, you guys? Welcome back to a new video. I'm your girl Adrienne Montanez. If you're new here, welcome to my channel. You guys, it's been a while since I've actually done a little sit down, a little catch up. I don't want to drag this video too long or anything. I actually wanted to do it like a mukbang, maybe get a Starbucks or something and just like, act like, like we having coffee and just we hanging out with each other. Coffee, where am I from? And of course, I start filming, and what happens? The camera dies. But I wanted to just do a little catch up with you guys and just see how you were doing. I don't know what it was been, but I feel like ever since the California fires happened here, it's just been like one thing after another, just with life. And I think it's so easy to just kind of get sucked in and just be like what's next? And you can't help to get that those depressional episodes where your heart just feels heavy and you're just like you're trying to be positive. I think for me, the hardest part for me is like I'm a mother, and I need to be very clear and just healthy for my child, and I feel like that's what keeps me in place. But it's still hard. Like I'm still human. Like I still have those struggling days. So I took a break. I didn't really post anything on social media for a bit, and then I just had some really like heartfelt, just this has just been hitting me too. Just I feel like, let's be real, there's a lot of things going on. We have the tariffs, we have a lot of things economically are just not great. Let's be real, the inflation is terrible, especially if you're in California. I know it's everywhere. California is just very expensive. If you look at the average rent just on a one bedroom, it's insane. By the way, don't judge me. I'm gonna go get this done tomorrow. But I broke this baby in half, and she was not with the shits. So anyways, and then my son, still, he's been thriving, doing well with hockey. And I just been trying to find the balance with everything. I just said to myself, for sure, one of the biggest things I wanted to do is really just 2025 is really prioritize my mental health and the self-love, because I think it's so easy. We get so locked up in, like, we get so caught up with the hamster wheel, and it gets grueling, so I just felt like I had to pull away. I had to kind of just detach from everything. I even did a huge purge like on my social media. All my social media is going, you guys. I'm more active on TikTok more than anything. I definitely would love to grow more on TikTok and here. I really don't care to on Instagram. Instagram, I really just feel like for me, it's just not a realistic platform to really grow on and just even be on. Just because for me, I feel like Instagram is just a lot of dark energy. That's my opinion. But I just feel like I just don't get the same type of vibe and engagement with people, and just I just don't feel it, you know what I mean? So I'd rather be creative where I want to be creative. And then also too, my girlfriend got diagnosed with cervical cancer, and you guys, there's been so many cases with women on birth control, and seeing them just, I'm not saying it's coming from that, but there have been allegations and speculations it is coming from birth control. So I feel like just like just women in general health, like we need to advocate for ourselves, because nobody else is going to do it for us. You know what I mean? So like for me, like I usually go to the OB twice a year, even if one visit's out of pocket, just because bottom line is nobody cares, you guys. Nobody's gonna help us. So I've just been, like I said, really just focusing just like mind, body, soul, gut health, mental, everything. And I really just want to be there for my girlfriend. She's actually has cervical cancer. I don't know exactly what stage, and she didn't want to give me too much worry on it, but I'm obviously feeling some type of way, which, by the way, in the mix of it, you didn't see a lot of that, but I actually did a huge purge in my closet. And you're probably like, girl, you still got a lot of stuff. No, I got rid of like bags of clothes. All I have left is like jeans, and like I have like miscellaneous drawers with like basics and other random, but I'm like, other than that, I got rid of so much stuff. So I gave it to her because she's losing weight, but I know she's having surgery next Thursday, which I want to be there and be present for her. And I just want to be there. Like, it's for me, I feel like I had to take back, because sometimes you just give so much of your energy just to just people that are just not giving it in return, and sometimes that could be in anything. It could be your family, it could be your relationship, it could be your friends, it could be your coworkers, it could be anybody. And I feel like I just had to pull away, because I just felt so depleted, more so like in February. I just felt like spiritually, mentally just like depleted. So I feel like I just needed to take a step back and just kind of like, just reset with everything. I was like, God, I miss just filming my content the way I would, and just even sitting here and vibing with you guys. And I just want to do more with you. But I wanted to give you this little update. It's nothing too crazy. And yeah, I just want to let you guys know I'm here, and I appreciate you. Anybody who's been sub, and people who watch my videos, or you go to my TikTok, or you go anywhere Instagram and you give me some love there, and you follow, you drop me a comment. I see everything. I really try to prioritize, especially engaging back, because it's really important to me. But yes. So I'm going to keep this video really short and sweet. I've been getting a lot more compliments than I've ever gotten in my life with my skin. And I want to share with you just a simple tip. We're going to do a bougie on a budget. I'm going to keep this video short and sweet. Maybe we'll do more content of this just because I have so much when it comes to behind this and I can't put this all in one video. So I am someone, I wish I paid more attention and I put more into my skin in my younger years, but your girl was living the fast life. I was in the nightlife. I was juggling double jobs. I was going to school. Let me tell you right now, as long as I had makeup, I would cover any imperfections or impurities into my skin. And I will film another part 2 to this video with no makeup so you can see how my skin looks. But I will say this, one thing I did start doing, this was before you saw it on TikTok, I started using more clean ingredients. And I also started implementing more Korean skincare. It doesn't have to be the typical brands you see. Was it like Anua and the one like the Medicube, like all the ones you see on TikTok, which some of them are great. I'm not going to knock that. But if you are looking to work on your skin, budget friendly, I can get you there under $25. How do you do it? You're going to go to your local Marshalls and TJ Maxx, okay? And you're going to download an app called the Yuka app. This is not a sponsor or anything like that. I wish I was put on this years ago. The app is like $13 for the year. You can scan condiments, ingredients, makeup, you name it. It'll tell you if it's green and what's good about it. And it'll tell you what's bad about it. So just to give you some samples that I found at my local TJ Maxx and Marshalls. Actually, this is TJ Maxx. I thought I'd show some of the things that you can use. And I'm going to screenshot them. I'm going to put them up here. And you can even screenshot them yourself as you go about it. All you guys really need is a daily moisturizer. And then also too a toner. There's so many different ones. There's such, like I said, I have quite a bit of skin regimen that's been working for me. But we're gonna do a little cheap bougie on a budget version. We're just gonna do it local store friendly. You need to spend no crazy money. You don't have to order anything. With everything being so expensive and you still want to take care of yourself, I'm gonna put you on. So you better listen, okay? So first things first, take a picture of this. This is the Cora Organics. Great skincare. Ranks really well in the Yuka app. It does have a little bit of a scent to it. It's not bad. It's just very it's very organic. Oops, it's leaking. But I love the texture. It's super creamy. Like I said, and this is more of a, and what I like about this too, it's got active algae, so it's a lightweight moisturizer. You can actually use this under your makeup. You could use this as your day-to-day. Usually I like to wear a lot of Cora too with the summer coming up in the heat, and I do like a light dewy makeup look, or I just use a tinted moisturizer. That is like my go-to. And that's like, I think that's like the most expensive thing. I want to say it was like $15, if that. Sometimes it's marked down to 10, you guys. Then I also have this one. It's by Sorby, I want to say. And pretty much this one, it's all by plants. And this is an actual cream as well. It's an actual moisturizer. It's a green bottle. Super sturdy. Beautiful packaging, right? And I love the texture of this too. This is a little bit more of a thicker base. So it's really going to hydrate. Since I have dry skin, I love me a thick hydrating cream. I just feel like it just feeds up onto my skin. You guys, seriously, that was like literally $12. Not too bad, right? Then I also have another one I want to show you. This is an actual hydrating aqua gel. So usually you could use this as a moisturizer as well. And this is the brand. It's called Soap and Glory. It ranks really well in my Yuka app. Really inexpensive. It literally feels like water on your skin. And I put my skin stuff in a beauty fridge. You don't have to. See, it's like clear. It looks like literally like gel. It looks like actual gel, right? But what I love about this too, it's just like your skin just eats it. Your skin just eats it. And like I said, I didn't bring any night creams, but you could use both for a night cream. That's the best part about the Korean skincare. It's not like, oh, you have to buy it. Like Clinique is like, this is your day cream, this is your night cream. No, you can actually use both. I've used both, and it's honestly done wonders. Just as long as my skin, because the way I see it too is like your skin, as you get older, you lose so much collagen. I'm 39 years old, so I'm very big with like my supplements, what I consume. And let's be real, like you can't get everything from food. You have to supplement, even with your products. So that has been one of my go-tos. And let me put you on 2 simple serums, nothing crazy. So one of them, you can find this at Marshalls at TJ Maxx. I usually get this at TJ Maxx. It is the Vitamin C Brightening Moisturizing Pretty Skin Serum. Look at that. See? Really pretty. I think this was like $7. Ranks really well on the Yuka app. Gives you that skin, that gives you that little bit of extra hydration. So like usually you'd put like your actual moisturizer and then put some serum. Wonders. Wonders. I'm telling you right now, you're gonna feed your skin. It's gonna be like, ah! Trust me. I wish I started doing that in my 20s. My skin will probably be way better, but I think my skin looks pretty good for what it is, considering I know I have makeup on right now. And then the last thing I want to show is the tea tree serum. This is so great, you guys. Look at the benefits of what tea tree does. What's great with this too is if you struggle with any type of impurities, red bumps, maybe acne, rash, whatever. I do have eczema, so I do have a texture like right here. Tea tree is so good to put on it. It's so nourishing for the skin. What's great with this too, it's obviously powered by science, cruelty-free, clinically tested, and it's 100% clean beauty. Clean, you guys. It comes up so green because now we have so many things that have so many toxins, even to like our hair products, like everything. I mean, there's minerals in the water, like there's so much. So if we could do like little things like this to improve, why not? Because I think pretty much back in during COVID, that time when we were just like all in lockdown, I'm like, oh my gosh, like everybody's bored. But I'm like, no, let me go through everything. And I started reading. I went down the rabbit hole of just my skincare, and I was like, oh my god, I didn't realize how much trash and toxin I had in me. You know, mind you, I was still moisturizing and doing stuff, but to the level of intensity, this is like 5 years of really investing into work and doing monthly facials. It has been the biggest game changer. So, and that's just something simple. These are just a few brands. There's so many at TJ Maxx and Marshalls. Stop sleeping on it. There are so many options, I promise you. But anyways, I just wanted to make this video for anybody out there. I know there's like so many things to keep up on with trend and girls wanting to feel good about themselves, and it's just so expensive. So if I can help you cut corners on a budget, inside and out, download the Yuka app, girl. Save you some coin. Start scanning your products. Stop buying into the Sephora and the Ulta overhype with some of these products. There's some great products there, but a lot of them are overhyped with really crappy ingredients. And take care of your skin. We only get one layer. We can't buy this. We can't fix this, but we can nourish and love on it. So until the next video, you guys, I will catch you on the next one.